Good morning, class. This is Creativity and Innovation Brainstorming on Men's Razors. This morning I have Andrew, Anu, Carrie, and Terry along with myself, Andrew, and I am going to turn it over to Anu.
I'm Anu, and here are my ideas. Would be better blade quality, different colors for the brushes, and different color for razors, easy packaging for shaving products, non-scented and scented options for cream, gel, or lotion. And I would think maybe creating a club for people who are subscribed to this product, and then get articles and survey feedback back from the users. And also another thing would be good if we can come up with a coarse grain or fine grain texture of the cream or gel that we use to improve our shaving experience. And now next to Andrew.
I think what kind of gather from that is that we need some kind of customizability in your razors. So having several different options, making a one-stop shop for when the razor is used. So having all those different options, and also being able to use that club to kind of make it as easy as possible for the user.
And one of the things that we also talked about, going back to the strengths of our deconstruction, overall performance and overall cuts and razors. I think we want to design and do some horizontal marketing. I think we want to make something that is customized for our end user, having the ability to customize, having a way to reorder, and also understanding we want to incorporate some other things to help with razor burn and cut. Another one of the areas that we definitely went into had to do with the blade dulling. So we've looked at different ways to come up with creative and innovative ways to, whether that's a multi-blade, whether that's a rotating blade that has some sort of sharpening device to help with that. Really spent a lot of time doing a lot of deep dives, and hopefully all this will come together as part of our prototype. Now I do want to just take a moment. We are having some issues with our voice and getting some feedback, so that's why you're going to see throughout this video we're kind of going one person at a time. So now I'd like to turn it over to Carrie.
I agree that we came up with a lot of good concepts about customizing, because one of the things we realized is the two top issues during the deconstruction were performance, such as the blade dulling, and also irritation. So I think if we customize it to people's skin type, to their hair type, and to what types of products they need, if they have sensitive skin, they might want to do something that's fragrance-free, or if they get a lot of ingrowns, we might want to incorporate some type of exfoliant, either a primer or something used in between shaves. And so I think that using that customized option, but also addressing the individual user, will help achieve some of those troubles that we found during the deconstruction phase. So, and one of the things I thought about too was, in addition to the blade dullings having some kind of sharpening mechanism, we could also incorporate a way to care for the blade properly, whether it beginning it after using or making sure that it's sufficiently dry in between uses. So I'm going to turn it over to Terry.
Everyone, and just to build on everybody else's recommendations and what we saw from our deconstruction with the individuals that we had on our survey, it appears that a lot of it, the concerns were about the blades. One of the options was possibly to have like a blade indicator wherein it needs to be swapped out. Also the different options of maybe swapping out the blades. It seems like blades seem to be more of the focus for most of the consumers. So building on that, also a lot of it was, the customization and possibly travel kits, different options as far as the weight, the actual handle itself, the pivoting. So based on that, and as well as the gels and any type of moisturizers that are on the skin for the men. So it looks like we have come together on what our focus should be. So it looks like we're going to be working towards the prototype